Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your December 1st to the 10th, 2019 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's just delve right in now, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and see what the 1st to the 10th of December holds for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move your fairy guidance and your witchling cards over to the side, and these will be used in just a minute. This tarot deck I'm going to use for your bonus reading at the end to delve in deeper into any questions that come up in the main part of the reading or to give extra guidance. So let's see now, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what December 1st to the 10th, 2019 holds for you. Taurus, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Taurus, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Taurus, December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Taurus. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Taurus. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Taurus. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay, that is where we are going to stop. At the center of everything, Taurus, is the Weaver. Now, do note that with this tarot deck, I believe it is the Steel Wizard tarot deck, right? They do have extra cards. So the Weaver isn't in a traditional tarot deck, but this gives you kind of more of an insight, more of an understanding with the cards that they have. So I love that the Weaver is at your center. Then you are crowned by the Three of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, a fire sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. The Ace of Cups. Divinity is absolutely giving you a gift here. Nine of Swords, doubts, fears, apprehensions. Yeah, the Five of Wands. There's something big that's going on here, Taurus, that you're looking at, and it's kind of like, it has you heartbroken. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it definitely does right here. But you actually take that sword that is like stabbing you in the back, or yeah, that is stabbing you in the back, and you turn this all around. My gosh. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is you shining through with your Earth sign energy, but it can also be talking about another Earth sign energy, a Virgo or a Capricorn that has broken your heart. All right, yeah, definitely. But you're also conquering heartbreak is what I'm seeing here. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant is you represented in the major arcana. So you're coming through as a king. You're coming through the true essence of yourself. So that is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. And then let's see your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Oh, goodness. All right. So where it fell, these two were left behind when I picked them up. So these are the two that I'm going to use here because they're the ones that Spirit want. Change and transformation, absolutely what we're seeing here. Friendship too, we're just going to put that down because there's something here with like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. I know that sounds odd and you might be like, oh, thanks, Dane. That is so not what I wanted to hear, but it's what the cards are saying. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, Taurus. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Taurus. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Taurus. Show me clearly. Okay, this one here. Luck is on your side. It really is. And that actually is going to have some people kind of ticked at you. And strength. Yeah, you're calling on your inner strength. You are moving forward in your truth. Absolutely. So we're going to start here with luck. And this says, with a clear direction of what you want to achieve, you're summoning energy that brings good luck. And you absolutely are. You are summoning blessings and prosperity and bounty into your life. And that is going to be transforming the whole entire game for you. And you might say, what game? It's the game of life. It is, quite frankly, the fact that, people say one thing and do the other. You are looking at what you want and you're taking control of the situation. You are claiming your power and your truth. And that is something for you, Taurus. I mean, for anybody, it's beautiful. But for you, Taurus, right now, it is, there's a victory bell that I'm hearing being rung. It's kind of like you have won, you are moving forward. There are people who try to stop you, and there is, stuff that you have to deal with that you don't really want to because, well, that's part of life, yes, but also because you are being stronger and you are cultivating a future that is not only going to be relevant for this time frame, but it's going to be relevant for so much longer to come. I mean, really seriously, you are taking control of a situation that felt completely out of control. That's what you're doing. And you have luck on your side. So do not sit there and think, oh my gosh, this is all going to work out horrifically, or I don't know where I'm going. Really step back and make sure that you're listening to your connection with spirit, because it's strong and they're guiding you. And that's where the quote unquote luck comes from. Your connection with the divine, your ability to listen to what you truly want. The color that shines through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing your crown chakra. A lot of thoughts are going to be running through your head. A lot of ideas, should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? Step back, listen, clear your mind of what everybody else is saying. Step back, focus on what you want, and then move forward. If you really want it, you are going to get it. If you really want it, you are going to get it. Period. End of discussion. Then we have strength. And this says, inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. And you're calling on your inner strength. Why? Because you're looking at the heartbreak that you have been through, the discord, the sense of, oh my gosh, can I do this? And you're saying, you know what? No more. No more am I letting other people's decisions, rule me. Yeah, that's what spirit is saying. It's kind of like you are taking other people's words, other people's, hurtfulness, and thinking that they can control the situation. And you're saying no more. No more. It's my time. It's my truth. This is where I stand. And they might all laugh. Taurus, some of you are going to sit there and you're going to be like, but Dane, how can I move forward when everybody doubts me? When everybody laughs at me? When everybody thinks what I'm doing is insane? Let them. Let them. Now it is time to focus on you. Now it is time to move forward in your truth and in your glory, calling on your inner strength. The power within that pushes action into all areas of your life. It's time to act because you have luck on your side. The color that shines through here is blue. That's healing and cleansing your throat chakra. What you say is astoundingly important, but also the way you interpret and hear what other people say is going to be very important. So a clearing and a cleansing of the throat chakra is absolutely beneficial for you, or just being very mindful of your words at this time and the words of others, because there is going to be something that happens, Taurus, where you sit there and you think, oh my gosh, that person is an absolute jerk, or oh my gosh, I can't believe they said that. But what they meant in the way that they said it and the way that you're going to be interpreting it can cause a fight. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's kind of, I keep on looking at the Five of Wands. Spirit keeps on bringing my eye to it. It's like, that's where a fight that starts off as something small, but then can blow up, can stem from. So if you can just kind of nip it in the bud beforehand, you'll be absolutely set. Then we have change. Expand your flexibility for change, and you'll enjoy the vitality of life ahead. Everything is changing. All is flux and nothing stays the same. That's one of my favorite quotes, and it's by Plato. Right? Nothing ever stays the same. And if it was true back then, it's absolutely true now. Also know that butterflies, yes, beautiful. Why I love butterflies so much is they're beautiful, but they're also drawn to the darkness because they feed off of carrion. No, not carrion. Of carrion. There we go. Of carcasses. So here, there is a sense of the beauty and the darkness coming together to make something exquisite, because you'll never truly embrace the beauty if you don't understand darkness first. If all you ever live in is beauty, and I know everybody's like, oh, but I wish I could live in beauty all the time. But if all there ever is beauty, it becomes normal. And you think, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. And that's not how it's supposed to be. So the darkness that comes in helps you appreciate everything. And that's where the change is coming, because you are looking at many different avenues of your life, many different ways to move forward. And you might be very well, for a lot of you Taurians, you're going to be looking at something and you thought this was the path, this was the road, that's the way I was going to go, this is what I was going to do. And you're going to be taking kind of like a side trip, a side road, right? A back road kind of thing. And it's actually going to be the best thing that you ever did. It's going to kind of be thrusted upon you, but it's actually where I'm seeing these gifts from Spirit come. Then we have transformation. And this says, the process of self-transformation will open your eyes to the timeless truth about yourself. You are seeing you more clearly, and you are going to be liking what you see, right? And there's kind of a sense of becoming who you once were. There's a sense here for a lot of you Taurians where it's kind of like you lost your voice, you lost yourself along the way, and now you're reclaiming it. You're reclaiming you. It's not being what everybody else expects. It's not doing what the world wants you to do. It's literally saying, this is my life. This is my time. Even if you believe in reincarnation, even if we do reincarnate, this is the life that you're remembering now. You're not just having bits and pieces of the other ones come in. So now you are living it to your fullest. Now you're sitting there and you're taking control of what you desire. Because here with friendship, this says, when individuals with common bonds cross your path, friendship is discovered. And so here, as you are looking at what you desire, as you are looking at what you want, you're actually going to start being your own best friend, but you're also going to meet like-minded people, and you are going to be more inspired within your truth. And it can also be that you are starting to open up about things that really interest you, not thinking, oh, this is weird, or, oh, nobody else will understand. And as you do so, you embrace your truth, and the friendships that you have kind of become stronger. Or one particular friendship, and I see it with one particular person, shares your wisdom, shares your insights, shares your ideas. With the weaver right here, you are weaving your new path. You are sitting there and you're looking at what you want, and so much of your time has been kind of in defense mode. It's kind of like, okay, we have to survive. See all these people here, we have to fight against them. We have to stand our ground. We have to protect ourselves. Because here, if you can see, I don't know if you can, but down here, they look like knights. They're in armor, and here he's not. He's just one lone guy on top of a hill. Well, on top of rocks. So you're going to feel like everybody else is so much better off than you, so much better armored. Yeah. They're more prepared. That's what Spirit is saying. More prepared for the battles ahead. And you're tired. But here, because you are looking at what you don't want, you are looking and you've been fighting and you've said, you know what, this isn't where I want to be. This isn't who I am. This isn't what I want. You are going to find that Spirit starts to bring you what you do want, because you're weaving and cultivating what you desire, and it's at your heart right here. It's kind of like, stop fighting. Stop fighting, because you've been fighting for so long. It's going to be kind of second nature. It's second nature to fight. It's second nature to be on the defensive. It's second nature. And now you're saying, you know what, no. I am cultivating, I'm creating, I'm taking all the knowledge that I have learned from fighting stronger foes, people who might very well have been better prepared than you, or had, all the advantages in the world thrown at them. But you're doing something. And that's what's changing the game for you. You're doing something. You're moving forward. And this is what you are weaving and cultivating. This is how you are expressing yourself, by taking your passion and saying, okay, now. Because remember, in the vortex, when Abraham Hicks talks about we put into the vortex what we don't want, right? And then we get what we do. And it can take years, because we're not talking about human time here. We're talking about divine time. As you put into the vortex what you don't want, as you tell the universe, oh no, that isn't for me. Oh no, I thought I could do this, but I really don't want to. No to this, no to that. You'll start to find that the things you say yes to, you're like, oh wow, yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. Oh wow, yes, that's what I love. They become more you. And it's more of your truth. It's more of your power that moves you forward. And that's what you're weaving. That's what you're cultivating. Because here with the Three of Swords, there's heartbreak, there's pain, there's disappointment. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, right, there's a heart with 3 swords stabbing into it. Heartbreak, pain, devastation. Here, it's a broken heart. She's sitting on top of a broken heart, and she's holding the swords. 2, she's holding close to her. 1, she's pulled out. That's where the Ace of Swords comes from. God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of knowledge, is handing you a gift of understanding, of clarity. So there's something here where it has kind of been like a thorn in your side. Think of that story or the parable of the lion who has a thorn in his foot, and the little mouse comes and pulls it out. And the little mouse can do what the lion couldn't. And that's what it's going to feel like here. It's going to feel like something very small, insignificant almost at times. It's not. It's highly important and highly powerful to you. But the thing with heartbreak and pain, what Spirit is saying is you have to face it head on. And I just see like a train, I see a train coming towards you. And it's going to feel as if you're going to be hit by this train, as if you let the impact of what has hurt you for so long come to the forefront, or what you're disappointed in, or what you're angry about come to the forefront, and let it be painful. you're going to feel as if, oh my gosh, I can't do that. It's just going to knock me down. The thing is, it's going to make you into a king. It's going to make you into the most powerful person that you can be. And here, with the King of Pentacles, this is you. I mean, this can also be hardships with a Virgo or a Virgo or a Capricorn. It can also be with another Taurus. But this is you. This is you with the hawk on your hand, right here. So the bird of prey, the being able to defend yourself, the looking at things bigger in a greater sense. And now you're moving towards your prosperity, towards your abundance. The king does not mean for me male or female. What the king means is you're the actor upon the stage. People are going to be taking note of you, or people are taking note of you. So just be mindful of that, especially when the hardship, when the heartbreak comes up. People are taking note of you. People are seeing you. So as they see you, as you embrace your truth, okay, and as you handle this heartbreak, people will be paying attention. They might be thinking, oh, is something wrong with Taurus? Or, can I help them out? But they're not going to ask. Why? Because they actually don't think you need help. They see you cultivating, creating, and weaving the future that you want. They're not going to see it in those exact terms, but they're going to think you have this handled. Some people are going to be around you. Most definitely. They're going to be around you, but they're not going to be the ones. Nobody is going to really sit there and say, oh my gosh, I see you're going through a really hard time. Let me give you a hand. Some could, but that's not going to be very likely. What I see here is that people will know that you're going through stuff, and they're going to actually kind of back off, which is actually going to be very beneficial to you, but it's also going to be a little bit hurtful, because you're going to be like, what about the friendship? What about those who stand by my side? And it is going to be like one person in particular that says, do you need help? Or do you want to go for coffee or tea? Or, do you need to talk? And that's going to be really important. But it can also be just your spirit guides. It can be your spirit guide. It can be your angels that say, do you need me? And how you're going to feel that is this pressure is going to become too much. And if you need to have a good cry, have a good cry. If you need to sit there and just say out loud the things that make it feel like you have a weight upon your chest, say it. Say it or write it if you feel better writing it. It's time to let it out, because God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of healing, beautiful love. Absolutely. There's a cleansing here. You see how the water overflows. It brings tears. So after this heartbreak comes healing, and it comes with wisdom, with the lotus flower right there at the bottom. Wisdom, understanding, grace, purity of self and purpose. And that leads you to you, Taurus, Hierophant, right there. You're embracing your truth. As your heart is cleansed, the true essence of you comes to the forefront of what you desire, of where you want to be, of how you want to move forward. And you are embracing what and who you are. And there's a chalice in his hand. My goodness, so you definitely take this gift of healing, this gift of love, this gift of understanding. You take it. And it's now a part of your essence, your true self. And why this is important is because right here we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is doubt, it's fear, it's being up late at night, it's working so hard you don't feel like you have time to even breathe. It's saying, can I do this? And with the Nine of Swords, you're going to think, no, I can't. I just can't. But again, people aren't going to see you as truly struggling or as if they can help you. Yeah, they're going to either see, okay, they're struggling, but they kind of need to get their own footing. They know what they're doing. Yeah. Or it's going to be they don't even see it. They don't even see it, Taurus. A lot of people aren't even going to see it. There's going to be one person in particular that has your back. And it may just be your angels and your spirit guide. Here, doubts, apprehensions, but then you have the Page of Wands. And it can be focused around a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, where you have these doubts and these fears about this person here. They're keeping you up late at night. You're worried about them. But it can also be budding passions. Your passion at work, your creativity, your desire to move forward, how am I going to get there? You're being a student of what you want, of where you want to be, of how you desire cultivating and creating your life. And you're going to feel as if you have to defend this understanding. But the fact that you are a student means that doors are opening for you, that other people who think they know everything, they're not going to open for them. So you have an advantage to embracing your soul self, to embracing your truth. Now, with the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands. This is chaos, right? So there's chaos within things here. You have 3 cards that show, well, you have 4 cards that show kind of a fight, right? A bit of chaos, a bit of, not understanding how you're moving towards what you desire. But here with the Five of Wands, this is fighting that starts off as, words that start off as kind of light, that starts off light, fighting that starts off light, like you're just talking, or wow, this really annoys me kind of thing, or you could have put that cup in the sink kind of thing, and it just blows up. So for you, Taurus, that's where strength is saying, with the throat chakra shining through, that's where strength is saying, here, mind your words. Mind your words and mind the words of others, because there can be an explosive incident that can happen rather easily. But this is also saying here that you may very well feel chaotic inside. This can very well be internally for a lot of you Taurians. And for a lot of you, that's actually how I'm seeing it more, is you're looking at things, you're trying to understand things, you're moving forward in your passion, and there's going to be something here where you think, oh my gosh, or where you're warring with yourself, where you're looking at things and going, oh my gosh, can I do this? The answer is you're going to have a moment of clarity. So the answer is, quite frankly, yes, you can. Clarity comes in. It moves you towards what you desire. And as this clarity comes, the Knight of Pentacles, not the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, which is you take center stage. And you are no longer wasting your time fighting, but you are embracing your true talent, the essence of yourself, the prosperity, the abundance, the greatness. That is you. And you are cultivating that to weave and heal from the doubts and the fears that have been plaguing you. So from the 1st to the 10th, there's going to be a decision made. Firmer ground held. Standing more truly within yourself. And as you embrace that truth, you move forward in a greater power. So how, here, do you move forward in this greater power and embrace this truth without letting the fear, the doubt, the apprehensions overtake you? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. My goodness. There we go. And I'm just going to lay these out quietly. Repeats. There you are again. Okay. This is lovely. It's intense, but it's lovely. So here, the repeat of the number 6. Excuse me. This 6 is the healing, nurturing number. 6 is the most healing, nurturing number in numerology. So here, you have healing, you have nurturing, you have 2 opposites. The 6 of Swords is saying you're walking away from something, you're leaving something behind, and you're moving forward. The 6 of Wands is saying you're celebrating. Again, both of them are movement. They're not actually really opposites, but I'm getting that type of feeling from them. And then you have the repeat of the number 5, freedom. Freedom as you move towards what you want. You have an Aries energy here, which can very well point to the Page of Wands, so this could be an Aries. But you also have the Queen of Wands, which this can also be an Aries. This is a time frame of March 21st to April 19th. You have the Star card right here, which is a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. At your heart, you're moving away from something you thought you would love, someplace you thought you would be. You're moving away. And at times, you're going to think, I got this. I know what I'm doing. And at other times, you're going to think, like, what the heck am I getting myself into? You're embracing a power and a truth. You are most definitely the actor upon the stage. A power and a truth that is amazing. And as you do so, you are heading towards your glory and your goals. The Emperor, yes, is an Aries, right? But the Emperor also, for me, makes me always think of David and of Solomon in the Old Testament, in the Torah. So there is beauty within being flawed and human. There's beauty within looking at what you want from life and saying, okay, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be the best that I can do. you're embracing your humanity. And as you embrace your humanity, you're empowered. And as you sit there and say, yes, I have fallen and I have failed, but I have learned and I have improved. That is where divinity is giving you your greatest gifts of all as you move forward, armed with your knowledge and understanding. It's over the weavers. As you create and cultivate, you are moving towards your goals. As you defend yourself, you realize you don't have to. You hold your ground. You do not have to spend all your energy defending. You are an emperor. You deserve and you have the right to be where you are, or to move to where it is that you want to be. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords over the Three of Swords. Okay, Spirit is very much saying here that the heartbreak and pain that you are going through, you felt like you have been through this before. And not you felt, yes, it is strongly within your feelings, but you have been through this before. This pain, this disappointment, this, oh my gosh. You have people walking away and you are victorious. But it's not going to feel so much as a victory as it's going to feel like a lesson repeated and relearned. So here, it's karmic. It is karmic. For me, the Five of Swords is, embrace your truth. Do not sit there and think, oh, I should give the people that I fought with back their swords. Why? So they can stab you in the back. Come on. This is based off of medieval imagery. So in medieval times, if you even let your opponent live, and this wasn't like a jousting match or anything like that, or, for sport, that would be considered just idiotic. It really would be. But you rearmed them, you would be thought of as less. Our modern way of thinking, our minds as human beings have changed so much. It's remarkable. So here, you have yourself armed and you disarmed your enemy. You've given yourself power. You're walking in your truth. And as you do so, as you're facing, heartbreaks and things that you have been through before, you here, as the King of Pentacles, become the Hierophant. Become the true essence of yourself. You embrace your power. You embrace your truth. Keys are given to you. Keys of insight. Keys of understanding. Wisdom. The Four of Wands is happiness. The gift of love that heals you, that cleanses you, that brings forth tears and, makes you look at things differently. It's bringing you love and joy and understanding. And it's moving you towards the Queen of Wands, towards being a queen of your passion, okay? Highly connected with a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, but highly connected to your passion, to where it is that you want to be, to what it is that you desire, with it being over the Hierophant here. It's like you were a student in the main reading, now you are a queen. This means that you will act on things and you will feel more secure within yourself, looking at your passions but being more behind the scenes. With your prosperity, with your power, you are forefront. But with cultivating and creating your passion and moving forward in what your heart desires, where you want to be, what you've been working on, what you've been working towards, you're going to be more behind the scenes. You're going to be the director. Then we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is looking at your future. It's having your ships go out. It's saying, I'm going after my dreams. This is what you're worried about too. It's also having your ships come in. If you take a gamble, and I'm not telling you to gamble at all. I'm saying if you take a risk, if you believe in yourself, and that risk is simply believing in yourself. Taurus, it is not sitting there and having everybody else cheer for you. It is believing in you. If you believe in yourself, what happens? Because there's these doubts and these fears here, and they've been keeping you up at night. As you are a student of your passion, as you are a student of where you want to be, it opens doors for you. It has you be that emperor. It has you be that queen. It has you embracing your passion. It leads you to your soul's wish. Once the chaos dies down, Aquarius energy, January 20th to February 18th. A balancing of what your soul truly wants and where you want to be, then you move towards victory and triumph and love and understanding and success with knowledge at your center. This success comes first as a thought and then in action. It leads you towards your power. This is tremendous masculine energy, so it leads you towards your power that is seen. Because remember, throughout history, masculinity was seen so much easier than femininity. So the masculine energy here is being seen. The power of getting things done. The power of moving in your truth. Though here, you're going to find that you soothe a lot of the doubts and you weave together what you desire. You put together what you desire more through feminine energy. So for you, Taurus, which makes sense since you are a feminine sign, it makes sense that you're going to feel more comfortable behind the scenes, looking at things, cultivating them, and then moving forward in your truth. You're going to need that quiet. You're going to need that kind of time out. I need to step back. I need to look at things. So before making big decisions, if you can sleep on it, and that can be where the worry comes in, where the Nine of Swords, you sleep on it and you think, oh my gosh, I'm going to make the wrong decision. But by doing so, you're able to be a student of what you want, of what you're cultivating, of what you're creating, and that opens doors. That opens power to you. Your subconscious message here for your whole entire reading is Temperance. This is a strong Sagittarian presence, which is also, a fire sign energy, right? This is a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st, so right in the time frame of this reading. You're finding your balance. You are learning your truth, and you are embracing your truth, and you're moving forward in it. Temperance, balance is what you need subconsciously. You are finding your balance. You are gaining your footing. You are putting yourself on stable ground because that's where you need to be. Yes, the Spirit is saying with the Seven of Wands, the stable ground, you need stable ground. Why? Because you're an earth sign. You're a Taurus. Taurians need stable ground, no matter where you are. If you're a Taurus in your Venus, you need stable ground in love. If you're a Taurus rising, a Taurus moon, you need stable ground, even if it seems in opposition to your main sun sign, to your sun sign, right? As a Taurus sun, you need stable ground. That's what makes you be able to say, okay, I'm going after what I want. I'm doing what I need. And you will fight tremendously hard for stable ground. So here, with the Temperance, you are claiming your stable ground. And you're going to see, by turning your back on the fighting, turning your back on the chaos of what everybody else wants, and saying, this is my stable ground. It's not going to get your legs kicked out from underneath you. You're actually going to find that they move away. The opposition, the doubters, the fears, or they stay. But their words do not have the same impact on you they once did. It leads you to being an emperor. It leads you to claiming your power, saying, this is my truth. This is where I stand. And people are going to see it because you are going to be that actor upon the stage. Your subconscious message is the Page of Swords. So you are taking this gift. Well, okay, so it's a stretch in doing it in another deck, the gift of the Ace of Swords. But you are a student of your mind. This is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, strong Aquarius presence here. You're cutting through doubts and fears. You're knowing what your mind wants. You're knowing where you want to stand. And you're moving forward in that truth. Nothing and no one can stop you. Be a student of your mind. Be a student of your passion. Look at what you want. Step back and think of things before acting. And Taurus, this is a unbelievably unstoppable time for you, but it's a transformative time for you. Because you are taking doubts and fears, and you are taking what has been chaos, and you are turning it into your truth, your power, and you are moving forward in your greatness. So where you have felt rocky, where you have felt like the ground, like an earthquake is happening, where your world has just been shaken up, you are taking that, and you are saying, you know what, no more. No more, I'm in control. I'm in control of my life. I have the power. Because you have the power over your perception, you have the power over your heart, you have the power over you. Because that's the only person we are in control of in our lives at all, is ourselves. And you're changing the game. Because you're standing firm in your truth. With your spirit guides and your angels right around you. Cocooning you, protecting you, and moving you forward. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. It is always absolutely a pleasure reading for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Bye.